Live. Israel bombs Gaza food distribution point, kills 4 children. An Israeli drone attack on a food distribution point and a house in the Nuseirat refugee camp in central Gaza has killed at least 5 people, including 4 children. At least 3 medics have been wounded in a drone attack on the Kamal Adwan hospital in northern Gaza's Beit Lahia town, the fifth by Israel's military on the medical facility in recent weeks. Families in the repeatedly bombed central parts of the Gaza Strip and other parts continue to face dire conditions on a daily basis, according to the UN's Agency for Palestinian Refugees, UNRWA. The organization said an immediate ceasefire and unhindered access to humanitarian aid are urgently needed as hundreds of thousands struggle to get basic necessities for survival. The Israeli court has approved the government's decision to extend the closure of Al Jazeera's office in Ramallah for 60 more days. On September 22nd, Israeli forces stormed the office and banned Al Jazeera for 45 days under a military order. They then confiscated all equipment and documents in the office, prevented employees from using their cars, and stopped the channel's broadcast. The ban has been extended several times since then. Medical staff at Gaza's besieged Kamal Adwan hospital have been wounded in the latest Israeli attack on the facility, just days after the head of intensive care was killed. Talks between Palestinian groups Fatah and Hamas on the administration of post-war Gaza are a positive sign of cooperation, says Mohammed El-Masri, a professor at the Doha Institute for Graduate Studies. It is important that there is some kind of Palestinian unity for the long term of Palestinian politics, El-Masri told Al Jazeera. In the short term, this could incentivize the U.S. to put pressure on Israel to end the war. On Tuesday, Hamas and Fatah agreed in Cairo to set up a committee to jointly administer the Strip once the fighting is over. Under the plan, which needs Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas's approval, the committee will have 10 to 15 nonpartisan figures with authority on matters related to the economy, education, healthcare, humanitarian aid, and reconstruction, according to a draft of the proposal seen by AFP. El-Masri noted that Israel has not yet commented on the agreement, and it would not allow Hamas to run Gaza, nor Fatah. Israel has given itself effective veto power over Palestinian politics, he said. Ori Goldberg, a Tel Aviv-based political commentator, says after many weeks of heavy Hezbollah attacks, Israeli residents have an interest in the ceasefire holding. However, he told Al Jazeera that he was not sure that this was a sentiment shared by the authorities, and the military pledged to punish any perceived violations on the Lebanon side. Israelis believe that we are entitled to do whatever we need to defend our security, and that this does not count as a violation, he said. Whatever Hezbollah does that amounts to anything, like shooting 2 mortar bombs near the border, would count as a violation and should be responded to strongly, because otherwise Hezbollah will get the wrong lesson. Goldberg said Israel never had a clear strategy, endgame, or vision for Lebanon, and focused on killing Hezbollah leadership, which it achieved quickly. The rest of the military's actions focused on endless targets, which Israel has accumulated over many years. He added that the displaced Israeli citizens in the northern part of the country are in favor of more military action because the army claims that the only way to get them back to their homes is to have more Israeli control of Lebanese territory. They want tangible results. They want to see Israeli troops manning the border and into Lebanon.